Never take greatness for granted. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets host the Portland Trail Blazers. First quarter, the champs show you why they are just that. It's Jamal Murray nailing the three. And then off of the turnover, it's Jokic, easy outlet pass. I love how Aaron Gordon always tries to make Jokic's passes look the greatest. It's Gordon with the windmill. And then Jamal Murray is going to find DeAndre Jordan, who's also dunking. The Nuggets lead by 11. It looked like they would just blow this game wide open, but Malcolm Brogdon and the Portland Trail Blazers had other plans. Brogdon goes and one. We're still in the second. Jokic making his moves. Little boy named tomorrow, the Joker connects. In the third quarter, Jokic doing a little stat line stuffing. You want to know how to get 20-plus rebounds? Follow missed shots. Jokic grabbing boards, scoring, and diming. This one, again, to Gordon. May I interest you in 27 points, 22 rebounds, 12 assists for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets were up double digits, but this game was not over because Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons had something to say. Scoot had 30. Simons had 29. The Blazers trailed by just 5. When it's winning time, the Nuggets just got too many weapons. Jamal Murray nearly had a triple-double. Jokic did have a triple-double. As I've already mentioned, he finds Michael Porter Jr. inside. And then Jokic keeping it himself and then doing it himself. It is the Denver Nuggets behind a monster game from their monster most valuable player. They beat the Blazers, who fought hard. 120-108 is your final, though. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play, too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code Pharaoh, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code Pharaoh, and your first deposit will get doubled. The very rare we both won trades, Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers and Domantas Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings will be linked to each other for life. They were previously traded for one another. Halliburton's already got the All-Star call. Sabonis has not. Here's the thing. Domantas looked like the All-Star in this one as he throws it down on the other end. It's Benedict Mathurin and Pascal Siakam putting in work, both getting buckets effectively for Indiana. High-scoring affair is going to get capped off by a deuce from De'Aaron Fox. Kings trail by 1 as we go into the second. Here's Halliburton nailing the deuce. And then more Tyrese attacking and scoring. Just 14 points, though, and only 1 assist for Halliburton. He averages nearly 12 a game. Sabonis was better than that. Domantas lowering that shoulder and getting a deuce plus the foul. And then Malik Monk's on that baseline, showing you what hard work and dedication can do. Monk was an absolute stud off the bench for Sacramento in this one. We're in the third quarter. It's D-Fox, had 6 steals to go along with his 25 points. The Kings are sitting pretty, but the Pacers are not done grinding. It's Siakam inside again. Harrison Barnes had 3 steals himself. This one's going to lead to an easy flush. And trust and believe, Sabonis knows how to get an easy bucket at the field house. He's been there, done that a couple times over. 26, 11, and 7 for Domantas. And then here's Barnes in the corner. Just 3 of his 22 points. Kings once again up by 14. Mathurin had 31 to lead Indiana, so he did a lot of the scoring in place of Halliburton. But when it's winning time, too much of a balanced attack for Sacramento as Kevin Huerter throws down the jam. And then Sabonis crashes the board and finds Malik, who nails the 3. Monk chipped in 23 points. 4 guys go over 20 for Sacramento. That's more than enough to lead them to a 133-122 win over Indiana. Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers continue life without Joel Embiid. with the Brooklyn Nets in their building. In the first, it's Cam Thomas nailing the longest of deuces. Nets got the early lead. Here comes Maxey in transition and scoring. Tyrese had 23, but trust and believe the Sixers needed a lot more than 23 from Maxey as former Sixer Simmons finds Mikal Bridges for 3. I could focus this video on Ben Simmons if I wanted to be petty, but I'm not going to focus it on Ben. I'm actually going to focus it on Cam Thomas as he nails another 3. More on him in a second, but first things first, show respect where respect is due. Kelly Oubre rises up. That's a lefty-on-lefty crime over Simmons. And then there's more Bridges trying to close the gap. Y'all see what I did there? Come on now, they don't give me enough credit. Third quarter, back to the Cam show. If I'm Philadelphia, forget the fact that you traded Ben Simmons. You ended up with James Harden. But they got to be so upset with themselves for not getting Cam Thomas in that trade. That's why they should be upset, because this dude is a walking bucket getter and would probably be the Sixers' new starting point guard next to Tyrese Maxey at the 2. It's Thomas lighting it up in Philadelphia. Oh, y'all didn't want me, huh? 40 points for Thomas. And the Sixers had no answer for the rest of the Nets, who just kind of ate off of Thomas's greatness. It's J.J. Walker for 3. And then it's Spencer Dinwiddie on the same type of time. This dude probably put in the same type of grind as Lonnie. I'm just assuming. The Sixers get blown out by the Nets. Your final 136-121. Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers showed no mercy to the rookie Victor Wembanyama and his Spurs. This was a rout. Y'all know we got to start things off with some Wemby, though. I mean, come on now. We got to show love to one of the guys that pays the bills. Wembanyama had a nice game, 19 and 14. But young fella needed some help. Jared Allen inside with the easy juice. And then Donovan Mitchell this time doing it himself. No passing needed there. It's Mitchell with the left. Here comes a little bit of firepower from San Antonio. It's Keldon Johnson inside. And then it's Devin Vassell up to Wembanyama, who just kind of is like, oh, you're throwing it to me. I might as well dunk it in because I'm like really tall. But again, Cleveland just brought out the multitude of weapons that this team has when they're at full strength. Evan Mobley with the and 1. And then there's Karis LeVert. Can't forget about him. Cavs up 21. It's Mitchell. He went to Jared Allen, who had 26 points and 16 rebounds. Third quarter, Spurs down a bunch. Vassell nails a 3. But then it's Darius Garland up top to Mobley. That is an easy play made from DG. And then Donovan Mitchell's going to make some much tougher plays. Mitchell nails the mid-range. And then it's Donovan with the steal and kind of forcing his way through Vassell. Get out of my way, grown man coming through. Chest to chest, man to man is what you put in the gym versus what Donovan did, and Mitchell likes his chances. And then it's some is good, more is better. It's Garland again up top to Mobley for the easy alley. The Cleveland Cavaliers roll past the San Antonio Spurs 117-101, and guess what? It wasn't that close. Mitchell had 31.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Pharaoh.